All right, good afternoon. I got my mother, I got Cameron. I've been in a low day. We'll probably get a couple more stragglers popping in here. Happy Wednesday. Brain. Monday, we did the single side one arm rows, right? We worked through the stability, the balance, the loaded, supported. We had pushing combos. We had leg circuit 1, ab circuit 2. You know, for you guys, nothing crazy. You have that exertion cardio in the middle. Today, it's kind of been the fun joke at the gym. It's the opposite in many, many ways, workout. It's the same, but it's different. So it's the opposite, it's the same, it's different, and the noobs over there laughing at me because it's the same, but it's different. So we need to get warm and loose, and I need to get a little bit warmer than we did the other day because I know it's coming your way. It'll be probably the sweatiest part of the warm-up you've done, and then we'll get into the workout. Done this before. A little bit of pace. 10 total alternating, stationary, reverse lunges. We've done this a million times. Stay loaded on the front non-moving leg. 10 total reps. Hamstrings, glutes, quads. And then you're going to have your 10 standing scissors. And you're going to do 3 rounds. When I give you these types of warm-up routines or warm-up parts, I'm trying to give you a little bit of tempo, give you a little bit of pace, get the heart beating a little bit more. And again, when I'm referring to what we normally do, right? 10 stationary reverse lunges, loaded pulling exercise, 10 standing scissors, dynamic lengthening of the same muscles that you're lunging with, the same muscles that you squat with, and the same things that you sit on while you're working all day long. 10 alternating stationary reverse lunges, 10 standing scissors times 3. 3 rounds. So it's 30 total reps each. It's 60 total movements. We'll have 3 parts to our warm-up, and the intent is that your muscles get elongated and contracted so your muscles are ready to move. Your joints get moved around and lubricated so they're going to be able to handle the load and impact of the day. Your heart rate will increase a little bit. Your blood will flow through your body a little quicker. Your lungs expand and breathe oxygen in and CO2 out. Like warm-ups include so many things versus, oh, I feel warm. You know, people walk in all the time and they were sitting on their car butt warmers. They're like, oh, I've been warm. I'm like, well, what'd you do this morning? Got out of bed. 10 total alternating, 10 total alternating stationary reverse lunges, 10 total standing scissors times 3. 30 total each, 60 total movements. That's part 1. Part 2, you've got your regular squats. 10 regular squats. When I say the word regular, your feet are shoulder width apart, your hips, your glutes, your eyes, your thighs, posture, and breathe. I often think his favorite thing in the world as she squats with her hips, her glutes, eyes and thighs, and posture on those 10 regular squats. Those toes are always able to wiggle during your dynamic legs. 10 regular squats, 10 standing runners. Runners are elbows to knees, not knees to nose. You've got your dynamic mobility on your standing runners. 10 regular squats, 10 standing runners times 3. Again, there's a little bit of rhythm. I want the heart rate coming up a little bit. It feels like you're doing a lot. But I also want you really warm, so when we get to our workout, it's going to slow down a little bit. I just really need your joints and your muscles ready for today. And they're always need to be ready, but a little bit more today. 10 regular squats, hips, glutes, eyes, thighs, posture, breathe. Right, you're tall. 10 standing runners, mobility, activation, spine, hips, knees, ankles, rhythm. Most people will start to feel flushed when they do their standing runners. And for the most part, it's because you've already done some other things plus the shortening of the body as you get in there. It kind of forces the blood to move around. 10 regular squats, 10 standing runners times 3 is part 2. Shake it off, right? Get your mind ready, your body ready. Today's a listen and do kind of a day. Like Monday, if you try to think, if you try to guess, if you overthink, you're in trouble. Today, listen, absorb, ask the questions, and then get it done. Last part of the warm-up, 10 alternating, balancing, lengthening, stiff-legged deadlifts. Remember, they're not called straight-legged deadlifts. Technically, you're not stretching, even though it might feel like you're stretching. That was a bad one. 10 alternating stiff-legged deadlifts. And then 10 on your agility. High knees, butt kicks, jumping jacks, bench taps, mountain climbers, ski hops. And it's the last part of the warm-up. You're going to do that times 3. And that's the only formal exertion you're going to do today. We're not going to do any more agility. Monday we have the exertion or cardio middle. Today we're going to have an ab middle. 10 alternating, balancing, lengthening, stiff-legged deadlifts, hamstrings, glutes, back, balance, coordination. There's a lot going on in your stiff-leggeds. And then you're going to add that impact and that zest as you do high knees and butt kicks and jumping jacks and bench taps and mountain climbers and ski hops. Right? The rhythm of the warm-up has increased. Each part was 60 total movements. 3 parts later, 180 total movements on our warm-up. We should be getting there, getting excited. Again, 10 alternating stiff-legged deadlifts, 10 agility. Any of your agilities, it's short, it's simple, it's sweet, but it's comboed with the elongation of a stiff-legged deadlift. And I know what you guys are doing today, and I needed your core ready, I needed your balance and your muscles ready, I needed your joints ready for the weight distribution of the workout today. As you finish off that warm-up, again, it's okay if you're not there. I need to talk about today's workout. You need to get your space ready. We're going to be doing single side pushes. I'm going to control that, but you definitely want to have, single weights ready. Circuit 1 is going to be lats, so either lat pull overs, laying on something, or lat pull downs, sitting on something. So the circuit, the only thing consistent in the circuit is they're going to be doing lats. And then your right leg exercise is always going to be 20, but I'm going to control the right leg exercise and blah, 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 blah. Okay? There's a lot. The circuit is a right side working circuit. Some of it is right arm and some of it's left arm, and it's a right leg work, your right body working circuit, okay? There's a lot. We have 2 big halves with an ab middle. I know I'm giving you a lot. When you're ready, I want you to lay on something, and I want your legs in the air. Now, I would love it if you could lay on a bench. Don't fall off the bench. You really can't use a ball because I want your legs in the air, but do as you wish. Your legs are up. Right side, 10 push. Only your right side, and you're only doing 10. Your combo is going to be 10 lat pullovers or 10 lat pull downs. The benefit of a lat pullover is you can stay on the ground if you want to. However, doing a lat pull down, you have higher load potential and you're going to be off the ground soon anyways. Okay? Round 1, I know I'm starting slow. 10 right side push. You're going to have 10 on either lat pull overs or lat pull downs. And then I'm going to talk to you about the leg here next. I promise you, each round I'm going to give you a little bit more and by the time we get to round 4, we're going to be able to turn up the dial like we did on Monday. 10 right push, 10 lat pull over or lat pull down, and then the weight goes in your left hand. Your left leg is going to move, but your right leg is going to work. 20 right leg stationary reverse lunge with a knee drive. Why are we doing the knee drive, Anoop? Well, we're doing the knee drive because we're going to get balance and coordination. We're going to maintain the activation of our right glute, and we're going to increase the activation of our left anterior hip. That's why we do the knee drive. It's not to be a jerk, and it's not to create momentum. 20 left arm, right leg, stationary, reverse lunge with a knee drive. We're probably going to stay in sync for a while because I want to give you one round at a time. And then as the circuit progresses, you're going to start hearing more things, and we can increase pace, tempo, and intensity. When you get done with your right leg stationary reverse lunge with the knee drive, we're going to go to round 2, but you've got a couple changes. Okay? Round 2, I'm going to balance on either leg. You can balance on your right leg, you can balance on your left leg. Right side 20 shoulder press. Again, you can balance on your right leg or balance on your left leg. 20 right shoulder press. You'll then have 20 on your lat pull overs or lat pull downs. So you can lay on the ground or a ball or a bench on your 20 lat pullovers, or you can sit tall on a lat pull down. And then you're going to have left hand, right leg, stationary, forward, lunge. I know I'm giving you a lot. If you're not ready for a round, ignore me because I need you to focus on what you're doing. But when you get ready for the round, remember you're going to hear me say it several times. Round 2, balance on either leg, right leg, I keep saying right leg, right side shoulder press. 20, you'll then have 20 lat pullovers or lat pull downs, and then left arm, right leg, stationary, forward, lunges. This round is not the longest round, that's the next round. And then as we progress, like Monday, we're going to turn it up. I can literally cut and paste Monday's workout on the upper body with the pulling and pushing and the combos, and all I have to do is change the name of the exercise. So they are the same. It feels different. The legs are the big change between today and Monday. Again, round 2, you'll hear it one more time. 20, balancing right shoulder press. 20, lat pullovers or lat pull downs. Left arm, right leg, stationary, forward lunge. 20. That round is 60 total movements, about 180 seconds. You're looking at a minimum of 3 minutes on the round, which is why you can hear me talking like this. But I'm going to start talking louder and bigger and quicker so you can get that energy here soon. Work, breathe. If you get ahead of me, slow your movements down, and or when you get done, it's okay to stretch for a second. We do have a right leg circuit ahead of us, so it's okay to stretch your right leg. When you get to round 3, it's the peak of the pyramid, and it's the longest round today. Round 3, you're going to do tricep kickbacks. You're either going to support yourself with something like we did the other day, and that would include your own self. You're going to be in a position of support, kind of, right? Right side 30 triceps, pushing tricep kickbacks. The other day you did rows. Round 3, 30 right side tricep kickbacks. 30 on your lat pullovers or lat pull downs. Those two things are going to take a while. And then it's left hand, right leg, stiff-legged deadlift for 20. 30, right leg, 30, right arm tricep kickbacks. 30, lat pullovers. 20, left arm, right leg, balancing stiff-legged deadlifts. This round is the longest round today. I didn't say the hardest round, it is the longest round. And again, if you're not ready for it yet, good. When you're ready, you're going to hear it in a second again. If you do the recorded version, remember, you can always push pause when you need to. I stopped doing the Facebook Live. The visibility at noon is like 20% of what it was at 6 a.m. So I'm entertaining doing live at 6 a.m. and recorded at noon, TBD. But I was getting like 80-something viewers and then 128 of this, and had a higher viewing at 6 a.m. And then I was down to like 18, 12 at the noon time. Again, round 3, I'm going to hear it one more time. Plenty of work to do. 30 right side tricep kickbacks. 30 lat pullovers or lat pull downs. 20 left arm, right leg, balancing stiff-legged deadlifts. It's a very long, challenging round. And then we're going to be able to turn the dial up. We're going to be able to increase tempo, increase pace, because hopefully the rhythm is starting to make sense. When the rhythm makes sense, you can turn the dial up. If you're constantly confused, you're not going to be able to turn the dial up. We're focusing that right side tricep kickback. I actually rarely give single arm kickbacks. We tend to do both arm kickbacks. So you're in that loaded or supported position on your right side tricep kickback 30. 30 lat pullovers is the longest lengthening component of the day. Slow, but it's also the other long lengthening component, left arm balancing, right leg stiff-legged deadlifts. So it's not only long numerically, it's long because of the lengthening components of the exercises. 30, 30, 20. I'll start talking about round 4 soon, because I want you to turn the dial up. I want your intensity to increase. I want your focus to increase. I never want you to lose motion. And I want you to maintain the load to the best of your ability. When you do get to round 4, we're going to turn it up. You're going to do right side tricep 25, so it's only a little bit less than last time. We did this on Monday, you may or may not remember. 25, right side 25 is a little bit less. 20 on your lat pullover or lat pull down is less. Both of them are pyramids. One is a wacky pyramid and one is a normal pyramid. And then you're going to have your left arm, right leg, lateral lunge. Left arm, right leg, lateral lunge is round 4. So when you get to round 4, 25 right tricep kickbacks. It's a little bit less. Tempo's increasing. 20 lat pullovers. You're excited. You're going down the pyramid. It's going to get shorter. And then left arm, right leg, stationary lateral lunge is a pushing exercise. And as you know, I'm very rhythmic. We pulled, we pushed, we pulled, we pushed. We're comboing with upper body, pulling and pushing. Blah, blah, blah. Round 4, 25 right tricep, 20 lat pullover, left arm, right leg, lateral lunge. Breathe, focus. As you do this, I've been talking to people all day long. You're going to be doing your core turns on more, and your same muscles that you always use, quads, hamstrings, glutes, calves, chest, back, shoulders, thighs, tries. I can't change the muscle groups you have, but they turn on differently when you do these weight distribution exercises. When you do the legs, that left arm, right leg is shifting your body a tiny bit. So you're still going to use all the muscles you always use, they're just going to activate differently. When you do the balance in the loaded and supported components on the upper body like we've been doing, it's using your muscles, using your core. Your muscles and your joints are moving differently. So there is a reason for this versus just giving you an exercise. The body needs to be moved differently. That's why we train the way we train. When you do the weight distribution legs, I could give you a light weight in one hand and a heavier weight in the other hand, and overall load is higher, but I'm looking for more of a drastic weight difference. So that's why I personally would do a left hand only weight. At the gym, I have my ladies anywhere between 18-pound kettlebell and 25-pound dumbbells, so they have a higher weight distribution. The guys are between the 26-pound kettlebell and the 35-pound kettlebell. You could do a 10-pound dumbbell in one hand and a 20-pound dumbbell in the other hand, so overall it is heavier, but that weight distribution is a little bit less. Blah, 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 blah. Round 4, 25 right triceps, 20 on your lat pullover, 20 on your left hand, right leg lateral lunge. Round 5, you've got your 15 balancing right shoulder presses. You're going to balance on either leg, 15 right shoulder presses. Your last 10 lats, you won't do any more lats, but we're not done yet. You'll have your left hand, either right leg step-ups if you have the tool, or repeat your stationary reverse lunge with a knee drive if you don't have the tool. And why am I choosing that exercise? The balance component, the hamstrings, the glutes, the quads, the activation. So there is a lot of reasons to give you the right leg stationary reverse lunge versus the right leg step up. I can't tell if the Teams thing didn't work there. Again, round 5, we're not quite done yet, but we're getting there. Round 5 is your balancing 15 right shoulder press. You can balance on either leg, but it's 15 right shoulder press. Your last 10 lats, either lat pullovers or lat pull downs, based on the tools you have, and then it's either left arm, right leg step ups for 20, or you can repeat your stationary reverse lunge with a knee drive for 20. And I would say for the most part, the stationary reverse lunge with the knee drive is the most similar, potentially. A low, heavy box could potentially be a little bit different if you're talking about muscle activation, but blah, 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 blah. There is one more part in this circuit. Then we're going to have an ab middle so you can get out of this circuit for a couple minutes. You don't have to listen to me. It's a great way to kind of like, okay, we've done a lot of work. We've got more work to do, type of a thing. Round 5, balancing 15 right shoulder presses. You're going to have your 10 lat pullovers, your last lat pullovers, and then you're going to have your left arm, either right leg step-ups or repeat your right leg stationary reverse lunge with a knee drive. Then there's one more part to go, and we go right into our abs. Remember, I don't expect you to be there. If you are there, I would say maybe slow your motion down a little bit, increase your load a little bit, and or mix in a stretch here and there. The 6 a.m. class got to this point like at 12, at 6:32. Your 9 a.m. class got there about 9:35 as far as like the end of the circuit. So time, my noon peeps normally move a little bit quicker. Plus I try to start a little bit more on time at noon. Again, I want to hear it one more time. Round 5 is 15 right balancing shoulder press. Last 10 lats, pullovers or pull downs. Left arm, right leg step ups, or repeating your stationary reverse lunge to the knee drive. One more part to go, and then you're going to jump right into your abs. Focus, breathe, work, get after it a little bit. Round 6, I'm not saying you should be there, but when you get to the last part, you've got your 5 right presses, your legs are in the air, 5, then you're going to have your right leg hip bridge for your 20. And I'm choosing that because I was hoping to get a little more hammies, a little more glutes, a little more core, right? All those things. Plus, we did all those single leg exercises today. And on Monday, you had your squats and your lunges. So it's a great way to not lunge. 5 legs up, right side push. And then 20 on your right side hip bridge. Remember, you could play with your foot placement. You could add weight on your hips. 20 right side hip bridge, and then you can stay on the ground because I am going to start talking about your 200 abs. What? Monday you did 200 exertions or 3 minutes of cardio, and a lot of the people at the gym ran or walked a couple laps around the gym outside to get some fresh air because it was a beautiful day. Today you've got 200 abs in the middle, and what I don't want you to do is fall back asleep. I don't want your back, I don't want your hips, and I don't want your neck. I want your abs. So I'm going to mix it up between sit-ups, mix up your feet and your body, reverse crunches, we've done these before, toe touches slowly, V-ups, scissors, runners, but I am looking for concentric motion abs because we're already using your core when we're doing all of our weight distribution and our balancing and our loading. So sit-ups, you can lay on the ground, you can lay on a ball, lay on a bench, lay on a board, and legs straight and knees bent and feet wide and feet narrow. Reverse crunches, legs straight or knees slightly bent or legs crossed, right? You can play with your legs a little bit on reverse crunches. V-ups can be on the ground or the bench. Toe touches, your legs are in the air. 200 abs is a minimum of 5 minutes. I mean, we're talking minimum because 200 slow movements is 750 to, 500 seconds to 600 seconds, right? 2.5 to 3 second reps. So mathematically, it could be even up to 10 minutes. However, toe touches are smaller motion, scissors and runners are different motions. 200 abs. Mix them up so you don't fall asleep, you don't irritate your back, your hips, or your neck, and you get your abs. At about 12:36, I'll start talking about the next circuit. I don't expect you to be there. I'm just going off of ultimate timing today. 200 abs. Again, you'll see me dabble between the abs. I know you're probably not watching it, that's okay. Sit-ups, I've said it so many times, they get a bad rap for redundancy because, yeah, it's the same motion. My sit-up, my up body is moving onto my lower body, but I can change my foundation. Legs straight, knees bent, one leg straight, one leg bent, feet wide, feet narrow. You can lay on the ground, you can lay on a decline board, you can lay on a ball. And ball abs are a great one to mix up your feet. You eliminate that base, that foundation, and you incorporate more instability when you have a narrow foot or narrow feet on your stability ball sit-up. 200 abs. Reverse crunches. Again, they're great. We have hanging abs here at the gym. We just have different tools. We've got jackknives here at the gym. We have different tools. When you do reverse crunches, if it ever bugs your back, A, engage your abs more. B, you can slightly bend your knees. Just don't bend and straighten your legs. That's a quad extension. So the first thing I look for, if it bugs people's back, I have them engage more, right? We get the hands under the buns, and then I see people, no joke, their knees are almost 90 degrees, but I don't let them bend and straighten their legs. So the feet will touch the ground a little bit earlier. So there's ways to take it out of the back. Engagement of abs, hands under your butt, knees slightly bent. If it bugs your hips, you can cross your legs. Again, same idea. Subtle changes go a long ways on your reverse crunches. Toe touches, they're great. Both legs up, one leg up. You can mix up your toe touches, but I hear it all the time. Oh yeah, those are easy, or those bug my neck. Well, A, don't move your head. Keep your head in one spot. And then your up body is moving on your lower body, but you shorten the position so you weaken the muscle, and then you have to slow it down and maximize the motion. Toe touches are great. Slow, big, steady. 200 abs. Taking your time. In about a minute, I'm going to start talking about the next circuit. You don't need to be there yet. Sit-ups, reverse crunches, and V-ups, and toe touches, and hanging abs, and jackknives. I was looking for more concentric motion exercises so we can keep the core refreshed for the next circuit. And as you finish off those 200 abs, clean up your space. You already know you're going to be doing the left side push. I will get you through that. You may remember, that's awesome, but I'll get you through that. The next circuit, we're going to do biceps instead of our lats. And the biceps are always 12 to 15, just like we did our stuff the other day. Your biceps are always 12 to 15, so there's no more double pyramid. Your right arm, left leg exercises, again, I'm going to get you through that, so we have the other part of the body. Okay? You don't have to be ready because you know you're going to hear it. I just don't want you to rest. When you get there, and of course if you're doing the recorded version, push the pause. When you get there, your legs are going to be up. You'll have your 10 left side presses. At the gym, I'm making people lay on a bench. It incorporates more balance because your body knows it's not on the ground. Surface area is smaller, but laying on the ground is still okay, right? 10 left side press. Don't be in a hurry getting on and off the ground. Your biceps are always 12 to 15. You got dumbbells with different hand positions. You got barbells with a couple positions, TRX, you've got rope and cable, keeping things simple. Your biceps are always 12 to 15. And then round 1 is right arm, right leg is moving, left leg is not moving. Stationary, reverse lunge with a knee drive. Right arm, left leg is not moving. Stationary, reverse lunge with a knee drive. And remember, your legs are always going to be 20. Human nature says when you kind of know what to do, you're going to naturally go quicker. Just make sure you listen to what you're supposed to be doing. That way you do it correctly, and then you get it done. Round 1 of circuit 2, laying on something, legs in the air, left side push 10. That'll be a wacky pyramid. Biceps are always 12 to 15. Right arm, right leg is moving, left leg is working. Stationary, reverse lunge with a knee drive. 20, don't go too fast. Numerically, it's one of the shorter rounds you've done today because of the biceps being low rep. The left side round 1 was simple, and the legs you should be very familiar with. And I want you to hear it one more time based on when you started. You've got your left side 10 push, your legs are in the air, you're laying on something, your biceps are 12 to 15, dumbbells, barbells, different tools, different hand positions, and then it's right arm, right leg moving. However, your left leg is loaded, left leg stationary, reverse lunge with a knee drive for 20. When you get to round 2, and I'm not saying you should be there, I want you to be ready. We're going to increase that intensity. Round 2 is the balancing on either leg, left side shoulder press, 20, balance on either leg, left shoulder press 20. Your biceps are always 12 to 15. And then you have the right arm, left leg stationary, forward lunge. I want to be a little bit ahead of you. I don't want you to be discouraged. I want you to hear what you're supposed to do when you are able to hear it. If it messes you up, tune me out until you get to the next round. Round 2, balancing either leg, left side shoulder press, 20, 12 to 15 biceps. You could change your hands. You could change your tools. You can mix up your biceps. Right arm, left leg is moving on your stationary. Forward, lunge. Left leg is moving on your stationary. Forward, lunge. Breathe. Focus. You've got a level of intensity. I want it to be up, which means you're focused, you're determined. You can maintain the load, control high tempo, pace is high. But intensity is also a mental thing. Focused, excited, tuned to what you're doing. To hear it one more time. It's okay if you're not there. Round 2, balancing left side 20 shoulder press, 12 to 15 biceps, right arm, left leg stationary, forward lunge. Your left leg is moving. I'll talk about round 3 in a second. I want to be a little bit ahead of you. I don't want you to be discouraged or lost or confused. When you get to round 3, remember, don't roll your eyes. You might be there, you might not be there. Round 3, 30 left side triceps. You're either holding something for support, you're using yourself for support. 30 left side triceps. You'll have your 12 to 15 biceps. Standing tall on your 12 to 15 biceps, or sitting tall. If you're sitting tall, make sure you straighten your arms outside your body. 12 to 15 biceps. And then round 3 is right arm, left leg, lengthening and balancing on your stiff-legged deadlifts. Round 3, 30 left side triceps, supported, loaded, 12 to 15 biceps. Right arm, left leg, 20 stiff-legged deadlifts. Again, you hear about it again. Don't be discouraged if you're not there. Mathematically, this circuit's going to be a little bit shorter. Rhythmically, right, it should be making a little more sense than it did earlier, so it'll be a little bit shorter because we went through this earlier. Maybe there's a little bit of strength difference between your right side and your left side, so there'll be small adjustments that are being made. Again, round 3, 30 left side triceps. Get low, stay low, supported via something, and push. 30, 12 to 15 biceps. Rhythm, burn, rhythm, burn. Right arm, left leg, balancing, lengthening, stiff-legged deadlifts. Remember that first circuit earlier had 2 pyramids, one wacky and one normal, but that lat pullovers was our pyramid, and that's a longer motion versus bicep curls. So again, the circuit's going to be shorter in several ways. Doesn't mean I want you moving faster. It is the long round, the peak of the pyramid on your 30 triceps. It's a longer round because you're stiff-legged deadlifts. It's going to burn more because of the high rep arm and the bicep combo with some pace, some intensity, some work, some focus. Again, you hear that round one more time. We'll start talking about round 4. Round 3 was a 30 left side triceps, supported, 12 to 15 biceps, burning, right arm, left leg, balancing on your stiff-legged deadlifts. When that is over, don't go any faster, but let's get it done. You have your 25 left side triceps. So we're going down that wacky pyramid, 25 left side triceps. You're on your 4th set of your biceps, 12 to 15 reps. And then you're going to have your right arm, left leg lateral lunge. And remember on Monday we had all the pulling, the rows, we changed the body position, but we didn't change the movements. Today we have all the pushing, but it's hard to change between stability on the laying down push, the balance on the shoulder press, and the load on the triceps. So today you'd have more triceps than anything else. I mean, a little bit of chest, but you did some chest on Monday. Today you did 120 each leg. Monday you did 180 total legs. Today you did your 200 abs. Monday you did 180 abs core in the circuits. Round 4 when you get there. 25 left side row, 25, biceps 12 to 15, and then your right arm, left leg 20 on your lateral lunge. You are working, you're breathing, you're burning, you're lengthening, you're contracting. You got weight distribution, you've got mobility, there's so many things going on that you really don't realize how hard your body's working inside. I want to hear it one more time. Round 4, 25 left tricep pushes, 12 to 15 biceps, right arm, left leg, lateral lunge. I'm not saying you should be done with that, but when you get done with the right arm, left leg, lateral lunge, you're on that home stretch. You'll have the balancing, standing on either leg, left side shoulder press 15. You'll be on your last bicep curls 12 to 15, and then you'll be on your right arm, left leg step ups, unless you need to repeat the stationary reverse lunge with a knee drive. Clearly, if you have the tools, you're doing step ups. If you don't have the tools, you're going to repeat the stationary reverse lunge with a knee drive. And if you're not there, you know you're going to hear round 5 a couple more times. Round 5 is your balancing, standing, left side shoulder press. Your last biceps, 12 to 15 on your biceps. And then either right arm, left leg step ups, or right arm, left leg not moving again on your stationary reverse lunge with a knee drive. Round 5, home stretch. You're so close. It's not the last round, you're just close. You're on that balancing either leg, left side shoulder press 15, balancing left side shoulder press. You've got your biceps, 12 to 15 on your biceps. Last biceps. You're on your right arm, left leg step ups if you have the tool, or right arm, left leg not moving, stationary reverse lunge with the knee drive. And then you have the last part, and that's where you're laying down. Your legs are up for your 5 left presses and your 20 left hip bridges. Again, it's the last part to your workout. It's okay if you're not there, you know you're going to hear it again soon. Laying on something, legs up in the air, stability or instability, whatever you think about, left side press for 5. You'll have your left hip bridge 20, and that's the end of your workout. And you know, one of the biggest things I talk about is when you get done with your workout, cool off, stretch out, hydrate, nourish. Don't just run out of here and go to work, okay? After you get done with round 5's, left side 15 shoulder press, last bicep 12 to 15, your right arm, left leg step ups, or repeating your stationary reverse lunge with the knee drive. You're on the last part of your day. 5 left stability presses. You're going to have your left side hip bridge for 20, and you are done. Where today felt rhythmically different. It was very similar to Monday. Between Monday and Wednesday, you got plenty of legs, plenty of abs, plenty of upper body, pulling, pushing, unilateral motion, bilateral motion, cross balance, opposite arm, opposite leg, unilateral loading. There's so much stuff. Good job. When you get done, say goodbye. Have a wonderful day.